Romantic comedies, strugglers, otherwise known as the RomCom. Are they casual flicks meant for mindless consumption, or a frosty window into the human psyche with striking and sometimes uncomfortable parallels into our own insecurities and desires? I don't know, I just want to talk about the boys. What makes a good rom-com boy? Do they need devilish charm? A quick wit? Boyish good looks? All of the above? Stop, you're too much, thank you. I am flattered. I'm happily married, but I am very flattered. I do have my own personal favorite rom-com boy, and I think he is a bit of a sleeper pick. You know, you've got heavy hitters. You got Ryan Gosling, okay? Taye Diggs, you know, these are the big guns. Zac Efron owned all of us like 15 years ago, okay? Admit it. Don't be too big of a, admit it. But I've got one that I think it would be good to get into before the stock gets too expensive, okay? I think this one's good long term. But before I reveal him, I think it would be good to take a look at some other iconic rom-com boys. I want to combine all of their best traits and, you know, take a stab at too many title cards. Entirely too many. Disclaimer, if any of these guys, actors, do anything terrible in the future, or there's something that I didn't look into any of them. If anything bad comes out about any of these guys, try to understand I'm talking about the characters that they play and not the actors themselves. All right, we're on the same page. Some people, we're never on the same page, but we're gonna move forward regardless. All right, so this first rom-com boy that I would like to steal a trait from might be a little bit controversial, but I want to grab a little something from Vince Vaughn. I know, okay? I know, hear me out. Vince Vaughn may not be the sexiest man alive, and he may not be super likable, but gosh darn it if he doesn't think he is. And that's what's important here. I have always been kind of bothered by basically every single character that this man has ever played, mostly because they're all just, it's always just the same character. It feels like he's only ever an arrogant jackass, no matter what the movie is, and everything he says is so wordy. It feels like, it's almost too planned out.
Am I talking too much? Are they talking enough? Am I interested? I'm not really interested. Should I play like I'm interested, but I'm not that interested, but I think she might be interested, but do I want to be interested, but now she's not interested?
He's like a grumpy Gilmore Girl.
How about that schnitzel has officially been declared a punchline?
A really bad punchline.
No one asked for the Norton Critical Edition. All the schnitzel and I wanted was some recognition, and now we have it.
Who talks like that? You're not a human being, Lorelai. But I think because of that weird way that he talks, Vince simply oozes confidence. And that is what we're adding to our perfect boy. If you ain't confident, how are you gonna get the girl? You ever think about that? No, you only think about yourself. Okay, let's jump to a more conventional rom-com boy. Hugh Grant.
Finger in the air like check, please. Ass looking fat like a pair of old etnies. Been stewing these beats so long in a homemade pot. Should I sell them on Etsy?
Probably Gen X's favorite. Is there another human being on planet Earth who's starred in more rom-coms than Hugh Grant? I don't know, I'm not gonna look it up. This fella is a seasoned vet when it comes to romantic comedies, but what about him is so appealing? I suppose he's a handsome guy, great hair, a winning smile, seems like a sweet dude too. But we don't care about any of that. All I want is that British accent, baby.
If I can't make it with you, I can't make it with anyone.
Oh, Hugh. There's been a pretty harsh debate on the internet for the last few years about whether or not a British accent is actually appealing. It seems like it's kind of an age divide. Like the older you are, the more likely you are to think British accents are sexy, and then the younger crowd just kinda...
I'm not Spencer. I'm a different person completely.
And admittedly, I kind of always have thought that British accents could be a bit much. But that being said, Hugh's accent is of the less offensive nature. It's not so Cockney, which gets kind of a bad rap. Yeah, Hugh is in our throat. Oh my God, Scott. The next thing that we're gonna need is Adam Sandler. Yeah, that's right. The Sandman. Quietly one of the juggernauts in the romantic comedy genre for the past few decades, Adam Sandler brings a very important trait to our perfect boy, and that is persistence. It's pretty common for his characters to be totally unlikable when these movies start. I mean, he can be downright vile. No woman could ever love him. Okay, getting a little harsh. But through pure, undying determination, Adam Sandler somehow wins the hearts of these women. If at first you don't succeed, try again, baby. God bless America. And we gotta be honest, okay, this trait of like unrelenting persistence in real life, it can be a tad creepy, little off-putting, not the best move. If you're getting no's, probably take those as no's, back off a little bit, you know? But lucky for us, we're not creating a real-life human being. We're creating the perfect rom-com boy. So there's a way for movies to make persistence charming, and we're going to use that to our advantage here in as positive a way as possible. Thank you, Adam Sandler, for always soldiering on. All right, we've danced around this enough. This is going to be a lot easier if we're a little cutie pie. And for that reason, we are adding the boyish good looks of Noah Centineo.
Yeah, I don't get a freak 'cause of y'all. Nah, y'all don't get a freak 'cause of me pushing me to my limit.
Maybe you don't personally think Noah is all that cute, but Netflix sure does, okay? And that's really all that matters. Sometimes it's fun to root for the underdog, the goofy, silly guy, you know, the friend that's a little bit awkward and quirky. You know what? I really want Michael Cera to get together with Kat Dennings, but actually, you know what? No, there's no but. I take that back. I take back whatever I said so far about the cute thing. I take it back. If everybody is just hot, where's the calm? Hot people aren't calm. We just want a rom? Nobody wants to watch just a rom. Plus, this might sound corny, but there is really no ideal way for our perfect boy to look. And I sure as heck don't want to plant Noah Centineo's face in your brain when you're picturing our final product here. So, honestly, I want you to just picture the cutest boy you know. Much more important than the way that somebody looks anyway is the way that they make their love interest in the movie feel. You could be a 10 out of 10, but if you can't give them butterflies, what are we even doing here? And that is why we're going to turn our attention towards Mr. Justin Long. I don't know what it is about Justin Long, but every time I see him in a movie, I'm like, there it is, that funny feeling. It is a comforting warmth, and it's sort of indescribable. I feel safe. I feel safe right now. My guard is down. I'm about to confess my deepest, darkest secret. Matter of fact, get this man off the screen. Feel that calming presence. Let it wrap you up like a fresh blanket out of the dryer. What you're feeling right now, that's ours. You and me. That's all for us. And we're putting it on our boy. Thank you, Justin Long. Now, we've got a pretty good boy here, and I think really the last thing that we need is just a wee bit of relatability. And what is more relatable than some raw, awkward dork energy? Enter Tom Hanks. That's right, Sheriff Woody has joined the battle, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I'm not saying that Tom Hanks himself is necessarily relatable. I mean, the guy's worth, what, $500 million? But look at this man. Does he look smooth to you? No. And neither do you. So it's perfect. He fits right in. This kind of goes back to what I stopped myself from saying about Michael Cera earlier. We want a guy that we can root for. You know, Ryan Reynolds is great, but am I really rooting for the guy? Yes, of course, always. Always rooting for Ryan Reynolds. Bad example, but what I'm saying is there's never a doubt in my mind that Ryan Reynolds is gonna get the girl. He's gonna get the girl. Look at him. Cut it out, bro. Stop right now. But Tommy Hanks? Your guess is as good as mine. That's us, man. That's you and me, bro. Come on, I can feel myself in this. So we're adding that. That's going on the boy. Give me the Tommy Hanks vibes. Okay, I mean, that's it. That's basically it. I think we did it. We did not do anything. I'm sitting here talking to a camera by myself. What I'm saying is we built this perfect boy that would fit great in a rom-com, okay? But like I said earlier, I think there's already a perfect one that exists. Would you like to know who that is? I bet you would. I bet you would, you little creep. You want to know everything, don't you? Mind your own business. No, okay, that boy is...
You out in the cold. Jack my body to the woods and let me go. Paint a picture of my life into the snow. Pull the trigger like I never even know. Maybe this is what I get for leaving you out in the rain.
Mark Ruffalo is the ultimate rom-com boy. But you may be thinking to yourself, wait, isn't this the ultimate rom-com boy? We just spent the last, 8 minutes doing this together? And a moment ago, I would have agreed with you. I would have thought the same thing, but I'm a different man now. I'm a better man. This thing that we've created, this monstrosity, is just the idealized version of a perfect romantic comedy character. Nobody is actually like this, though. It's impossible. You think someone could possibly have the razor tongue of Vince Vaughn and the warm, comforting embrace of Justin Long? Forget about it. The universe would implode. So this is unattainable. And it's also why Mark Ruffalo is actually the best. Mark has the lowest energy I've ever seen on screen.
What if what I wished for actually happened?
Well, then you got everything you ever wanted. You might as well enjoy it.
He doesn't even sound like he wants to be there. Every scene is like he just showed up that day unprepared and the director was like, okay, Mark, just act like you recently lost your job.
I want to stay. I do.
Are you sure?
He never goes out of his way to woo his love interest in the film. He doesn't care. He's just kind of existing and doing his own thing. And yet somehow, he gets the job done. Mark Ruffalo doesn't follow basically any of the rules, okay? He's not witty, he's not overly confident, he just kind of looks like a substitute teacher, no offense. I can say things like that because come on. I'm not punching down, let's just say that. You see this? You see this perfect man that we just built? Throw him in the trash. He'll never be Mark Ruffalo. Mark isn't flashy, he's not charming, there's nothing goofy or quirky going on here at all. He's just there. He's you. He's me. I used to go on dates. I just kind of showed up. Dating sucks. Dating can suck. It's exhausting to always be like on 100%, you know? And as much as I would love to bring everything I can to every interaction that I have, sometimes you're just Mark Ruffalo. Poor guy. Dude, he's catching strays. I'm sorry. What I'm trying to say is he's not some unrealistic thing to aspire to be, you know? There's nothing to aspire to because we're already him. It's a brutal, yet very friendly reminder that, hey guys, everything's gonna be okay. You're gonna be okay. If you're spending this Valentine's Day by yourself and you're thinking, why? You know, why not me? Why she gotta be into Dustin, you know? Dustin guy sucks. I'm better than Dustin. Maybe you are. Maybe Dustin's kind of chill actually. But your time will come. I'm just saying, if Mark Ruffalo's time has come, your time will come. All right. I didn't even know this until yesterday, but apparently a few years ago, the internet was constantly comparing Noah Centineo to Mark Ruffalo.
Anyone else thinking that Noah Centineo could have been a young Mark Ruffalo, just me. It's not just you. Casting directors always compare me to him.
What? How dare you? My guy? My darling? To this Netflix boy?
Are you aware of the comparison that people are making between you and Noah Centineo?
Show some respect, okay? We are not Noah Centineo. Who am I? I don't even know who I'm speaking to. You could be Noah Centineo. If so, I didn't mean to offend. Noah, my guy. I'm so sorry. We may not all be 10 out of 10s. You know, we may not all be confident. We may not all be charmers. But I think we can all be Mark Ruffalo. Happy Valentine's Day, strugglers. Yeah, I don't know. What the f***? What am I doing? Why did I write this video? This is me thinking with my heart and not my brain. What in the world is going on today? I'm feeling good. It's a good time of year. It was warm out today. You know, I felt nice. Again, just a reminder, if something with these actors, something goes down, this cannot be an aged like milk scenario because I'm addressing it right now, okay? I'm immune to the criticism. I don't even like some of these guys. Like some of these actors, they drive me crazy. I do not like some of them. But we're talking about their characters and not their character. You know what I'm talking about? And it'd also be silly for me to not acknowledge that all of these dudes are just like white guys. As a whole, rom-coms kind of were that, you know, for a long time. You got Hitch, you got The Big Sick, Always Be My Maybe, The Best Man. Come on, dude, let's go. Rom-coms are awesome. Also, please, for the love of goodness gracious, watch Nathan Zed's video about the death of rom-coms. Watch all of Nathan Zed's videos, dude. Nathan Zed, it's a classic. Everything he puts out is a classic. All right, just a goofy little one for you today. Happy Valentine's Day, like I said before. I hope you have a great day. Thank you so much to my patrons. Those listed here are in the top tier on there. I just hope you all have so much love in your life because gosh darn it, you deserve it. You really do. Shout out Jakey for making such a dope album, RomCom. Definitely recommend it. Very weird, very cool, very unique. And another thank you to Scentbird for sponsoring the video. Scott will get you 55% off your first month. Thank you, Scentbird. Yeah, I think that's all I got for you. Thank you so much for watching. I will talk to you again very soon. Goodbye. So I'm just editing the video and realizing how aggressively I seemed to have gone after Mark Ruffalo. I really like Mark Ruffalo as an actor. I don't know, it really seemed like I was coming after him, but I just need to reiterate for the third time, talking about the characters, okay? No shade to the acting chops of Mr. Mark Ruffalo. Figured I'd just It just seemed like I was a little harsh. My audience demographics are so, this video is just not gonna work. Mostly guys. What the hell am I doing?